Chantal, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Tomo-chan is a Girl Season 1. I mean, I think there's only one season, but yeah, Season 1, Episode 6. It's kind of almost halfway through, which is cool. Let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. Whose birthday is it? Tomo's?
お前欲しがってたろ。私今お前より年上だぞ。敬えよ。毎年このノリがうぜえ。つうわけで一足お先に16歳だ。
You went ahead.
おめでとう。お姉さんって呼んでくれてもいいんだぜ。毎年このノリがうっとうしい。
Do you know it's her birthday? What are you doing? Is this a wedding? What the fuck?
やめろ。手を組むな。私の家に遊びに来ぬ。
Very not suspicious.
まずスカートを履いてもらう。スカート？これもかぶって。つら！ウィッグ。この機会にあなたを限りなく女の子っぽくしようってことなのよ。女装するってことか。ああ、自分で言っちゃった。私もちゃんとすりゃ、こういう綺麗な顔になれるのかな。
Wow, intimate that turned.
変わって。はーい。え
？Wow.
とりあえず敬語でいいんじゃない？はじめまして、相沢友です。よろしくお願いします。なんだか急にアイスが食べたくなってきたわ。私も。え？なら私が買ってくるよ。本当に？なんだか悪いわね。気にすんな。
The way the American seems so mechanic. Okay, I guess I'm expecting her to run into June, but like, we'll see what happens then. Well, no, it's you, I don't think. Oh, he did! Nice, good for him.
顔は友そっくりだ。けどあいつはこういう服着ねえし、化粧もしねえ。この人が友だったらなんつうか困る。なんだこの柔らかい触れ方。
Okay.
大丈夫っすか？なんだこの扱いは。
Treats you like a girl, I guess, but I don't know what the bottom line is.
並んでみてはっきり分かった。やっぱりこの人は友じゃねえ。友はもう少し背が低いからな。
Yeah?
変ですよね。
Do you just ask a stranger to walk with you? That's weird.
いや、普通に綺麗だと思いますけど。私今日死ぬんじゃないのか？よし、行け！シュート！さあ、惜しい！見てるとすぐ熱くなっちゃって。
Oh god, she's annoying me the way she talks.
女らしいかどうかとかわかんないっすけど、俺はそういう人の方が好きっすよ。今日のこいつは何なんだ？仲がいいですね。男の子なのに。あの二人は将来どうなるんですか？
They'll get married and have kids, of course.
恋人同士とかになったら素敵ですね。やっぱそういうこと言うんすね。
And you don't want to be her boyfriend?
なんか子供の頃みたいにいかなくなってきたっつうか。
You're struggling.
そのことはこの先どうなりたいですか？とりあえず当面の目標はぶっ倒すことっすかね。こうなったらもう行っちまうか？ 私が友だって。
コンビニでアイス買ってたみたいですけど、いいんすか？
ん？
What the fuck? Her voice went to new heights.
そんなわけねえよな。
綺麗って言われた。
すごいよかったね。
うん。まあ正直言われた時はすげえ嬉しかったけど。
But he also didn't know
言
you.
ってほしいのはもっと別の言葉なのかなって。なんだよ。てーの何してんだこの野郎。
そうだ。この拳が友だ。
何言ってんだ。
I guess maybe he was questioning it because she might be her. Wow.
外したか。
Girl.
まだ逃げんだよ。
You almost killed them.
なんか怖い。
いつもあんな感じなの。いろいろありまして、球技大会で相沢さんは男子ドッジボールチームに入ってもらうことになりました。
だなとも。一回戦の相手、女子が混ざってるらしいぜ。
Oh god.
マジかよ、楽勝だな。軽く遊んでやる。
You're still around.
で行かせてもらうんだ。
Oh, June, what is...
覚悟しておいた方がい
Okay.
いっすよ。
先輩が相手なら気兼ねなく本気でやれます。
いい試合にしましょう。
みんな、とにかく身の安全を。
Honestly. Oh my
ド
god.
ッジボールの試合で。
Dodgeball. Dodgeball is a killing sport. Oh my goodness.
学校最強と言われた男。
I...
私とジョニー
What?
が勝てるかどうか。
All of these, they don't look like kids to me. I don't know. Well, we always have this kind of dude in anime somewhere. Okay, it doesn't look like he's in school at all.
最強だぞ。
最近隣にいること多いなって思って。ねえ、やだ。
What was the point of saying that, though?
空手部エースって聞いてたんだけどな。正直がっかりだぜ。こんなか弱そうなお嬢さんだったなんてな。
か弱そうなお嬢さんだってよ。聞いたかおい。
力はそれなりに強そう。俺が勝ったら柔道部に入るってのはどうだ。
いいっすよ。じゃあもし俺が勝ったらどうすりゃいいんだ？
私に聞くな。俺はこの試合君のために。
なんかサイン送ってたよ。
見てなかったわ。
Oh my
い
god.
きなり言ってくれるじゃねえか。
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
相手を傷つけても構わねえんだから。
Is that how it works? Okay, we're dropping like, I don't know.
慌てるなよ。まずはこの
He's saving you for last.
奴らを掃除した。
Who was left though? June and two other guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, the drama. I can't do it. The drama.
さあな。
Oh no, shut up. Yeah, you go, girl.
許さねえとどうなるんだ。
Oh.
え？
あいつと一緒にいてすげえ楽しかったんだ。まるで昔に戻ったみたいにさ。ずっとこのままでいられたらいいなーなんてちょっと思っちまってよ。
Mm.
私は私のためにしか動けない。
Okay.
どういうことだ。なんで柔道部の俺が空手家のお前に投げられてんだ。
油断しすぎっすよ。
Like, I don't know.
勝ち越して
くそ、やっぱまだ勝てねえか。
へこむかよ、この状況で。
あ、
結局お前は一度も空手を使わなかった。
Oh.
このざまじゃ俺の負けみたいなもんだ。
Oh, he used judo
お前は何のために強くなったんだ。
to beat her.
俺はただあのでかい背中に追いつきたかっただけなんですけど、状況が変わって今はもう挑み方がわからなくなったというか。
お前は私を過大評価しすぎだ。
そうか？
Yeah,
そんな
possibly.
ことねえと思うけど。
I mean, I don't know, honestly.
俺はお前なら口から火を吐いても驚かねえな。
ほう、ついに化け物扱いか。
パスが来るなんて全く思ってなかった。最後はお前が決めてくれる、そう思ってたからだ。結局俺はまだお前が隣にいて気が強くなってるだけのただのゲームっ子なのかもしれねえ。体の強さじゃねえ。俺はお前みたいになりてえんだ。
In terms of spirit, you mean? I guess. I mean, yeah, he has like another complex to deal with, I guess. So I guess it doesn't leave room for him to see her as like a potential love interest, because if he does, then I guess that muddles up what he's trying to achieve, I guess, to some degree. Or not really, though. I guess it's kind of a weird thing to say to someone that you love or that you're interested in that way, to say, oh, I want to be like you, though. So, but maybe not, you know? I mean, you find that everywhere, like with people around you, a lot of times you look up to something, a certain trait, or like how a certain person conducts themselves, and you want to be like them. That it makes sense to some degree that maybe you would do that also to someone that you like to, or like your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, possibly. Like, I don't know if it has to be like impossible to contend with the two, but it seems like his head is just not. It does, and like there is like a factor included is the fact that he thinks slowly of himself in comparison with her. So in that way, because he doesn't see himself as an equal, I guess, then he can't conceive of the idea that she would want to be with him in that way, I think. Possibly. It was an interesting experiment, the whole turning her into a girl so much that he can't even, like, he could tell that it was her, but then decided that she wasn't. Like, because it's impossible. She doesn't act that way, she doesn't look that way, she would never do that. But it did make him, like, you know, enough, like, doubt himself enough that he had to, I guess, check that she was her afterwards. But he did let himself, like, talk to her as though she wasn't herself at all, so that's strange. And I mean, it was an interesting opportunity to hear him, I guess, speak from the heart to some degree. Like we kind of heard with Misaki a little bit, but here it was directly to her. And as soon as she said boyfriend, girlfriend, he was like, oh, I knew you would say that. So he just is, as far as it seems, not interested in that, or can't conceive of that, which is a little discouraging, I would say. To hear, you know, being undercover and hearing that, you know, the one you have a crush on doesn't want to get in a relationship, like doesn't see that way, doesn't want it that way, I don't know, has some kind of block against that, you know. And that's why every time he's reminded she's a girl, he's like, you know, he goes kind of like, you know, he just I don't even know. He just, like, you know, blanks out or something. Can't deal. Can't compute. That forces him into a position where he has to deal with the idea that, oh, okay, you know, what do I feel about this? What does she feel about this? And he doesn't even want to go there, it seems. So, yeah, I don't know. If I were Tomo and I would hear that, I would be a little discouraged, like, because it's, I guess to some degree it's a matter of making her see her as a girl. Sorry, making him see her as a girl. Yeah, but yeah, but he's actively resistant to that. So, I don't know. Being by his side like they used to in sports and stuff made her feel like, oh, I wish things could be like this again or something like that. Like things could be normal again. But it's not what she wants. Like, to some degree, it's not what she wants. She wants to be comfortable with him again because the things have been a little bit weird between them. But she also does want things to change. So that's really a problem. Like, how do you, like, you know, you can't... I mean, I think you could get to the point where you're comfortable with him in a new relationship. But that would be a different relationship, though. It wouldn't be exactly the same. Although it could be, like, it doesn't have to be so different that, you know, you don't recognize yourself or him anymore. Like, you could still be friends and dating each other. I think that is possible. But, I mean, I think that's even ideal to some degree to be, you know, to be the best friend of the one you're dating. But you have to be open to that possibility, obviously. And again, it can't really include you changing yourself so much that you're a whole different person, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're left at the same at the same point of faced with the same dilemma, pretty much. And we heard from Jun again and again how he wants to be like her, how he looks up to her, how he admires her. But nothing about it being romantic in nature, which makes sense because it's... Yeah, this episode was fun though. It was fun. I mean, it was interesting and it was funny. I mean, I enjoyed it. Even though I'm not sure that we got anywhere or that we heard anything really new that new. I mean, to some degree, yes, he kind of spelled it out that he doesn't want to think about them as a boyfriend or girlfriend, but I don't know. I don't think that we, like, that wasn't kind of made clear, sort of, like before, to some degree, you know? I will say that it's weird, though, if, like, you meet a stranger, and then she's like, and then she's like, can I walk with you? And then you just end up, like, what? And then you never see her again, or hear, like, what kind of weird interaction is that? Like, at least, you know, Jun wasn't like, it seemed like he wasn't like, he treated her like a girl, but he wasn't interested beyond that. Like, we saw all the other boys, they were blushing and everything when they saw her. And he was just like, you know, caught in this moment of thinking like, oh, it can't be her, right? You know, like he was panicking about that, but it didn't seem like he was attracted to her. I don't know. Maybe the fact that, maybe if he was asked about, I don't know, like there was nothing there that seemed remotely romantic though. So I don't know, from his point of view, what was even happening there? Like, a stranger just asked him to walk along with her and then was gone and that was it? Like, okay, what? Weird. The next episode is going to be like the other side of the halfway through, I guess. and we'll see if anything shifts. We'll see what it is that maybe does something more than just send him into a coma, you know? I don't know. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Wedding Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.